Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Hello darlings, English teachers, senior high school students, how are you all? I hope you are doing exactly the same like me, amazing and still energized every day. Okay, welcome back to my channel, My Classroom General English. By the way, do you still remember my lesson video about intention to do something? About this presentation when we were talking about will and going to? Do you still remember that? Now, this lesson video is going to talk further about what I did with my students as one of their classworks. It was a writing project. Do you want to know what it is and how it looks like? Let's keep moving. Okay. I gave this project a title. It was entitled The Comic Parade. Yes, a parade, where you are going to feel so entertained and enchanted by the colors, actions, or the landscapes, and of course, in this case, the stories. As I told you, it was for a writing assignment or a project. All right. In this case, the students were free to choose their own topics, characters, and the stories. They could also work in pair, okay, or just work solo, individually, no partner, alone, sendirian. Boleh kok ya bekerja sendirian untuk membuat komik ini. At this moment, they just designed a dialogue first, not yet adding pictures, colors, landscapes, okay, not yet designing anything. And then next, I would check the dialogues, make some necessary revision, and return it to them. At this point, some would receive minor revision from me, a quite massive revision, and even a refusal. But when I refused the dialogue, they knew that either the dialogue was not original or was not proper enough as a topic. Jadi nggak semua dialog yang masuk ke saya itu akan saya approve, akan saya iakan. Pasti ada saja yang direvisi, mau sedikit, banyak, atau bahkan ditolak. Tapi tentunya yang ditolak itu tidak banyak, hanya 1 atau 2 aja. I can assure you that. Okay, so after receiving the revision from me, apakah itu minor atau massive revision, at that point, they could begin with the comic making by drawing everything manually, authentically, or digitally using app. Totally free, ya. Jadi kalau sudah terima revisi dari saya, ya, langsung mereka buat komiknya, mau itu digambar langsung dengan tangan atau menggunakan aplikasi, ya, totally free. And then I gave them 1 week full to create it, just a week. Okay. Now this is how the phase of comic making looks like. So it has 3 phases, ya, dia punya 3 phase. Di sini bisa kelihatan phase 1 itu what the students do, which is creating a dialogue. And then okay, this is phase 1, yeah, sorry, phase 1. Phase 2 is what the teacher do, okay, is what I do as a teacher, which is checking, revising, and returning the dialogues. And then the last phase is phase 3, what the students do next, which is making the comic. As simple as that. Okay, now let me show you, okay, phase 1 and phase 2 at the same time. So it's going to be about dialogues from students and then dialogues from me as the revision. Okay, so this is example number 1. This is phase 1 and this one is phase 2. You can see that here I was making quite large revision. Okay, but that's all right, because revision would make the story even, it would make more sense, yeah? So, this is the revision, okay? I have another example. Over here is another one. This is phase 1 and This one is phase 2. Ini fase 1 dari siswa, fase 2 dari saya. Here you can see as well that I was making quite large revision. Okay, just quite large revision. And again, that's alright. Happy to do this for them. Okay, ada lumayan revisinya di sini ya. Memang harus dibenahi sedikit ya. Kemungkinan kalau guru merubah sedikit, nanti akan berkembang ceritanya. But that's alright. I was prepared for this. Okay, now this one. Phase 1 dari siswa, phase 2 from me. There was just minor revision. Okay, what I can tell you about this student is this student always keeps in touch with me outside my session. So obviously he likes English subject. Okay, which is good for him, yeah. Now, another massive revision, okay, that I did. Okay, I can tell you about this dialogue as well, right? These two students thought that I was asking a short dialogue, so they came up with this one. Ya, mereka bikinnya pendek sekali. They were capable of making it longer though. Sebetulnya mereka bisa bikin lebih panjang. Well, anyway, I was just trying to make it easier for them. Yeah, so I added the dialogue. Ya, saya tambahkan dialog. Okay, turned out they were fine with that. Okay, and took it happily because not only I added the story, but I also showed them the function of will and going to. They were so happy after receiving this revision from me. Okay, this is another example when I made quite amount of revision. Okay, plus showing them the functions of each will and going to they were using in the dialogue. Well, some students were asking me the functions and whether they applied it correctly, that sort of question. So I just showed it all there in the dialogue and they were so happy receiving it. Okay, what do we have here is another one. Okay, I think this is the last example perhaps, yeah. Here I made some changes just to make the story more make sense gitu ya, lebih make sense story-nya. Plus I showed the functions of some uses of will and going to. Jadi kadang-kadang siswa itu membuat alur ceritanya itu kurang halus gitu ya. Jadi di sini diperhalus. Plus saya tunjukkan, oh ini going to di sini itu maksudnya adalah fixed plan, di sini artinya promise, di sini artinya prediction, etc. etc. Okay, so I think this will be the last examples. Okay, you may ask, did I check all dialogues for real? Yes, of course, I did all the checking, every dialogue. All right, I was well prepared. Yeah, I can tell you that, and I was ready for that. Yes, it was quite a challenge. Yeah, you can try it. It was quite a challenge. It takes coordination, focus, confidence, etc. Right? It was a good experience though, and worth it. I'll show you the results, why it was worth it. Nice one, right? Okay, it is fully drawn manually. Yeah, no application at all. What do you think? Ini ditulis tangan, nggak pakai aplikasi. Yeah, I can imagine that the students just drew it like that. Yeah, naturally sekali di sini, natural sekali skillnya. So impressive. What do you think, guys? Okay, I have another examples. Now, these two students, okay, these two styles were adapting SMS-like comic, but it is still great, right? So what do you think? Yeah, I hope you agree. Now over here is another creative idea. I think it was so creative, where they only screenshot their chat. So creative. I didn't think of that, yeah. When I saw this, wow, yeah, so creative. And over here is when one single landscape, ini landscape-nya cuma satu loh ya, but used for 3 times, dipakai sampai 3 kali. 1, 2, and 3. See that? Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Ini landscape-nya sama aja dari awal sampai akhir. Nice ya? Okay. Let's see what I have here. These two are taking famous cartoon figures. Oke, ya ini udah famous banget ya, terkenal ya cartoon figuresnya. Some repeated and the rest are different postures following the dialogue. Ya, how cool is that? Jadi ada yang diulang itu paling hanya 2 ya yang diulang, atau 2 ini diulang. Selebihnya itu berbeda-beda, ada yang senyum ya, ada yang nyengir seperti ini, tangannya, lihat SpongeBob tangannya berbeda-beda semua. Cool, right? Yeah, can you do that? Okay. What about these two? Okay, these two, as we can see, these two use an application for sure. All right, they designed this nicely and neat. More focus on the, on the decoration. Okay, the characters are only small characters, very simple characters, but they did focus on the decorations, colors, I think, yeah. Just sweet. Hope you agree with me, yeah. Hey, okay, I have another one over here. Another SpongeBob and Patrick's, yeah. But I would like you to focus over here. Look at this one. This one I believe is digitally generated. Ya, ini digital nih kayaknya ya. It is simply cute. Okay, awesome skill. Can you imagine that? Okay, I have another example as well of digitally created characters. Jadi karakternya itu dibuat digital. Jadi bukan mengadaptasi dari famous cartoon figures, jadi dibuat sendiri. More or less like this. Okay, this one is using the same bokeh background ya. Backgroundnya sama nih, 1, 2, 3 dipakai beberapa kali. Oke, ini hanya contoh aja ya. And then, but the characters are designed following the need of the story. Wow, what a skill. So, you see, things turned out so amazing for me. Yeah, at least for me. I hope it is still with the students, okay, with this project as well. So amazing. So we learned a lot from this project, okay, respected so many things and appreciated each other. I really appreciated their skill, you know, and I could not imagine how these students generated the comics using application. So it means how many times did they spend only to do that? In a week, they can even did that even shorter than a week. So what an amazing skill. I really appreciate that. Well, I hope this inspires you, yeah? If it does, please don't forget to hit that like button, share to everybody, give me comments, okay, just to build the way my lesson video provides all the learnings for you. And then please subscribe my channel if you haven't. Just subscribe, all right? So see you around in my next video. Until then, bye-bye. Take care. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Bye-bye. See you around.